Happy New Year. It is 2025. I'm glad to start this year off right. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling good. And so, my first review, what I'm going to do for the year, we're going to be talking about Squid Game Season 2.
Yeah.
My name is Tori Rodney.
Go, yeah. Caught up all the troops. Gather round. Let me tell you now, I'm up in the blick if you want to get down. He was showing that money online a year ago, must have ran out.
Now, you may have seen one of my previous videos, what I dropped in the Christmas, about how long these shows are taking. We have been waiting 3 years for season 2. I just prayed that it lived up to the hype. So let's talk about it. Squid Game Season 2. I liked it. But I'm still deciding whether I liked it more than part 1. There are some positives, of course, but there definitely are some negatives as well. Let's start off with the positives first. First things first. I loved that they picked off where they left off from part 1. Like, it truly feels like a sequel, which it is. The tone is still there. The energy is still there. The writing is great, and also the dialogue as well. It feels like a legit continuation of season 1. And that's what I just truly loved about it. Another thing, what I liked is also it gave us a different perspective. When we look back at season 1, it just gave us the perspective of the competitors who are participating in the game. That was the one perspective they gave us. And so now, this season, we get that same perspective, but we also get a different perspective from some of the soldiers who are in the game. We get to see their faces now, their roles, how they're recruited. Like, it makes sense. And with that, I truly just appreciated it, because one of my fears was that this was going to be just another version of season 1, but it wasn't that. And I'm grateful for that. Seriously. My next positive point is that they gave us new characters, but just like season 1, these characters were developed and also just intriguing. I can't remember some of their names now, but I liked all of the characters this season, even the villain. I think my most hated character, who I still liked, was Thanos. Thanos with the purple hair. He was a dick, but fine, cool. Another point, what I liked was the cinematography and also the editing. Still top-notch. It's on Netflix, but it doesn't look like a Netflix show, because sometimes Netflix shows, they have a weird look to them, but this was still there. Like, the shots and also the set pieces and the editing, they use a lot of shaky cam this time around, and lots of push-ins, lots of zoom in shots and zoom out shots, so it felt somewhat like a documentary feel. It was cool. Next, and one of the last positives, what I'm going to say, is the soundtrack. Not much music was played right in this show, but just the timing of it, especially when they played the first game of Red Light, Green Light, that was fucking amazing. I'm like, this song is on point. With that said and done, let's get to the negatives. So, the pacing. The first episode was really, really good, but a lot of times I'm like, where is this going? Because the episode count is not that long. So I'm like, where are we going? So sometimes it felt like some things dragged on. Like, it felt dragged on, like the episode count is 10 episodes, but it wasn't. So that brings me to my second negative, the episode length. Netflix, come on, man. 3 years. You made us wait 3 years for 7 episodes? 3 years for 7 episodes. Wow. Now, granted, some of these episodes were really, really long. I'll say some of them went as far as 1 hour and 15 minutes. That's a bit long. In fact, that's very, very long. But 7 episodes for 3 years? At least give us 9, like season 1, or 10. 10 wouldn't hurt. 3 years for 7 episodes with no real conclusion. That's nasty work. That is nasty work. It's cool though. It's cool. My third negative part about it, it just doesn't feel finished. It doesn't feel finished at all, because it's like, mind you, I am enjoying this. But I'm like, I got no closure from this. I got no closure because now you're gonna make me wait one more year or just a few months for season 3, which is the final season now. It's like, the fuck. I have no problem with the show ending on a cliffhanger. I don't, but you got to give me something more because it doesn't feel like much questions were answered from season 1. Like this season 2 just raised more and more questions, but nothing was answered. And then you ended right on this bullshit cliffhanger. And it pissed me off. Like, can somebody answer some of these questions, please? Please. God. And I'll kid you not, it feels like filler. It's so much questions what I have from season 1, and then more takes place in season 2, but nothing is going on. Like, fuck. But yeah, cool. And number 4, the ending. Like I said, right in the last point, I didn't like the ending. It was too abrupt, man. It's too abrupt. Like the buildup was there. I'm like, give me something, answer something. It wasn't even like a real worthy cliffhanger. It felt like one episode was left. It's like, okay. And then, but then you get the prompt from Netflix that, oh, this is the end of the season. I'm like, no, I feel like there's one episode left. I feel it, but then the reality sets in. It's like, nope, that's it. Season 3, which is the final season, is coming out in 2025. I don't know if that's in a few months or Christmas as well, like season 2. I don't know. So yeah. So that's my thoughts on season 2 of Squid Game. If I were to rate it, I thought it was really, really good besides the episode count and just not being satisfied with the ending. I'm going to give it a B+. Once again, thank you all for watching the channel. I really, really, guys, I just appreciate y'all. I'm going to go harder this year. I said that last year, but I did go harder, but I'm not going to fall off. I promise you that. I shouldn't make that promise. But yes, I am not going to fall off. Just thank you so much. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to drop, but just look out for my best and worst movies of 2024. You'll enjoy that. Trust me. But yeah, once again, Happy New Year all.
I left all my chains at home. I'm still the baddest bitch around. I still pat that nigga out. No guns, I punch him in his mouth. Found my green like the PGA. Know how we get.
My name is Tori Rodney.